We started. So it's the end of the first Feel Loved workshop, the Get Woke shop, where I have delivered 6 of the fundamental skills that you need to understand in order to help you to find healthy, wholesome love, in order for you to get the love that you deserve. And how do I feel after it? I'm incredibly moved. I'm incredibly inspired by the appreciation and the love and the feedback. So I've just read the feedback form. And yes, there are some tweaks. Some of those things I already know about in terms of my own delivery as a well-established facilitator. And I never cease to be moved and encouraged and slightly overwhelmed by how what I present inspires people. And like, there's a lot of work that goes into this. Like yesterday I was running up and down, getting like things like the bamboo and getting Care Bears, because these are really important symbolic meanings. So I'm someone who uses creativity to help people to understand this stuff in a way that goes beyond just academic learning or reading self-help books, so that you get this. So this is about growth. How can you nurture growth? And so it's symbolic. So, you know, I want people to, I hope that the clients who came here today look after this and see it as a part of their new journey, the journey that they're going on to love self, to look after us. Because, you know, like I said in the course today, if we don't feel good enough, if we don't like the person who we are, it means that that really does manifest in our intimate relationships. And that actually is a part of what causes us so many challenges. So learning to like who we are, being aware of our harsh inner critic. So the antidote to a harsh inner critic, because we know that the harsh inner critic is the voice that feels anxiety, depression, it governs our life, is the inner Care Bear. So do you have an inner Care Bear? Are you compassionate and kind with yourself? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because if you're not kind and compassionate with yourself, you are your own worst enemy. And my mum has a song which goes, you can run, but you can't run away from yourself. And that is the truth. You can run, but you can't run away from yourself. So if you don't have an inner Care Bear, it means your harsh inner critic is on the rampage. And that means you are going to be your own worst enemy. And that voice governs your life, your choices. And that is the voice in terms of why we accept and tolerate nonsense. So when we're looking for love, we need to build a relationship with that part of us. And we also need to develop our inner Care Bear. So the next Feel Love workshop takes place on Saturday, the 28th of September. We'll be back here at the Grange Hotel in South Kensington. And I am hopeful that you can make it. The early bird tickets go on sale from Monday. We only have a limited space, so we only have 10 spaces available. And if you are baffled, confused about your intimate relationships, if you want to start to understand, come and join us. Invest in yourself. Say yes to yourself. For once, give yourself permission and begin to take your journey of growth, self-insight and understanding in order to live the life. Let's just follow me over here, Shell. Like, in order for you to get what you want, because one of the tactics that we talk about is visualization, how important visualization is. You know, what is it that you want for your relationships? Because often when we don't know what we want for our relationships, like, do you want to get married? When we're not clear, it means we tolerate crumbs, or we tolerate the booty calls at 3:06 a.m. So it's important that we get an image, a visualization of the end goal that we have in mind. Because when bozos come offering you crumbs, you have to look and be like, nah, that is not what I want for ourselves. And one of our attendees today made that image her phone screensaver, so that she was really clear about what she wants in her intimate relationships. And for me, that is incredibly moving to know that that change happened in the room. And that's the change that we can, you know, support you with, and hopefully you'll take the steps to facilitate that. Because I don't change nobody. You know, the only person I can change is myself. So we give you the tools, we give you the insight, the rest is up to you. So join us on Saturday the 28th of September, where we're going to do it all again, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We hope to see you then. Remember, take care of you, because if you don't, no one will.